Hello YouTube, it's Jake again, and I'm back for my second video on my channel. As you can see, I'm currently in the park. It's a beautiful sunny day, and for me on this video it looks like the background is a set, but I can assure you, if I spin it around, actually in the park you can see buildings over there in the distance, the mountain there, and it is actually all real. It's a lovely day, and the best thing about it is I'm actually pretty much all alone in this park. There's hardly anyone around. I can see some people in the distance having a picnic, but the majority is it's all for me, and I'm just in the nature, and it's just lovely. It's just a lovely day. And I wanted to make this video because it's actually 1 year now since I left my job in London, and the year has flown by. It's been very crazy, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, with the few that actually have seen my first video, because to me, I believe that people should live and work in jobs that they enjoy and cities that they really enjoy too, because everything is short in life, and I believe that everyone deserves to be happy and live where they want to be. And for me, I wanted to be away from London, in a different country, and Spain for me at the moment is a perfect place for me to live. So let's start with 1 year ago. I was working in London. I was on my second year working in a consultancy firm. It was very challenging. I really enjoyed the challenge. I was progressing up. I was learning a lot of new things. I was about to get promoted in my position. I had a lot of good friends in my work. The social scene was very good. There was just a lot going on, and there's a lot of good things in the pipeline as well. But the one thing for me I didn't enjoy was the office lifestyle. I didn't like being at the desk for 8-9 hours a day. I didn't like not being able to enjoy the sun when it did come out in London. I wanted something different. I wasn't happy with that lifestyle, and a lot of days I didn't see the sun. I'd wake up before the sun. I would leave home when it was dark in the winter. I'd get back 7 o'clock maybe later, and it would be dark again. So I wanted to be able to enjoy my younger years, and I wanted to be outside more. I love the mountains, I love nature, and this was one of the reasons why I wanted to change. I wanted to have more flexibility, and I wanted to control the time more, and I didn't want the time to control me. For example, when I was at my desk. So I left my job 1 year ago exactly, on June the 9th, and I actually flew to Spain on around the 24th or 26th of June, with no plans at all, only 4 weeks in a summer camp and nothing else. I had no job lined up, I had nothing. I could hardly speak Spanish, and I just came. I thought I bought a one-way ticket and just go there and just try and see what happens. The worst that could happen is I run out of money and I have to go back to England because I have no job in Spain. It wasn't much of a risk at all. Flights are cheap to get back, and I knew I could get a job again in a similar field I was working in technology. I had a computer science degree, so I had that covered. So to me, the rewards outweighed the risks, and I was ready to go. I was ready to change my life. I was ready to do something different. I didn't want to be in the same position as everyone else, just churning through life, doing something they're not fully enjoying, and I wanted something different. So I had to obviously prepare for this. I studied for 3 months, getting a teaching qualification so I could teach English abroad. I had to work every night and on weekends to get this. It wasn't easy, but I was willing to put in the time. I knew the time that I put in would benefit me in the long run, so that's what I was willing to do. And I encourage anybody else to do this too. If you don't enjoy your job in the consultancy field or in the finance, to seek something else. Why spend 8+ hours of your day doing something you just don't enjoy? Like, it's just not worth it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to do things that you're passionate about. You don't you don't deserve to be bored at your desk all day doing something and just to get your paycheck at the end of the month. Everyone has things that they like, be that photography, be that making films or acting or making music. Maybe you want to move into a position where you would have the same money you are on now. So maybe you have to do extra work in the evenings, or maybe you have to work on weekends to gain the qualifications you need to be able to transfer into a similar paying role in another company. If you really want something, you've got to put in the time to get there, and that's just what I did. I knew I didn't want to work at this company for the rest of my life, so I was willing to put in the hours to get there. And now my life has completely changed. 1 year on, I can now speak fairly good Spanish, maybe at an intermediate level. I've got a new job. I'm now an English teacher in an academy. I've travelled to new places in Spain. I've made new friends. I've done things that I've never done before just because of this one change in my life, just changing countries. And I've been able to enjoy a different culture because I made it happen. I took the leap and I did it. And I think the leap of faith is something which everyone struggles with. No one likes change. No one likes the unknown. Nobody likes not knowing what they're going to be doing next. And that's how people become stuck in a loop or in a rut. And it's so easy just to pass life by, just doing the same thing again and again because you're just used to it. But I can assure you, if you put in the work that you need, the prior work to get to where you need to, once you do the change, you know what's going to come, or you have possibilities of things which you could do. So do what you've got to do to get there, because in the long run, it will all be worth it. It will all be worth it. And you've got to remember as well, these 8 to 10 hours you are there a day, it's over a third of your whole day. If you minus your sleeping, you've only got a few hours available for yourself. So why be doing something which you really don't enjoy? Find the thing you enjoy, work towards it in your free time, make the jump, make the leap, and you'll be so much happier in the long run because you'll be doing something which you've wanted to do for such a long time, but you've just not had the courage to get there. Get the abilities, skill yourself up, get the qualifications you need, and it just removes one less headache from when you are making the jump, because you know you can get a job in the other country, in the other city. This video isn't a quit your job, quit your 9 to 5, travel the world, make loads of money online, and live the rich lifestyle which a lot of these YouTube videos are about. It's not like that at all. Not everyone wants to travel. Not everyone wants to live out of a suitcase and work from their laptop all day on a beach. People like routine. People like working in an office. People like living in the city they're living in. People have children. People have families. People have commitments. They can't just drop everything and go. So, but what I am encouraging is to do something which you're really passionate for, or if you're not passionate about it, do something which you actually enjoy doing, and do something which, when you get up in the morning or when you're at work, you actually enjoy doing. The time passes by quickly and you're not constantly clock watching all the time, because that's something which you definitely don't want to be doing. The worst thing which you can do is clock watch. 1 minute passing by seems like it was really 20 minutes. It goes on for that long, and you don't want to be like that. And the times when I was working very hard and enjoying it, like 1 minute was really 2-3 hours, because it would just, the time just flew when you're in the mood and you're really enjoying it, everything's going well and you've got good work partners, it's really good. But if you're not like that and you're not enjoying what you're doing, and then I just encourage the change. There's so many possible jobs out there. There's so many new ones coming about. There's got to be something which you enjoy. There's got to be something which pays a similar wage to what you're earning now. And at the end of the day, wages aren't everything. If you're going to change a job and you're going to lose a few thousand at the end of the year, maybe it's not the end of the world for you. and well, maybe you can save a little bit elsewhere to compensate for it. You've just got to think, what would you rather have? A few less thousand a year, or a few less hundred a year, and to be completely happy with your life, or to have a few extra hundred here and there and to only enjoy the half of your life when you're not at work. And I know which one I'd rather do. And you always got to remember, if you're in this job which you really enjoy, you really like, and you're earning less money, you're going to have so much more motivation, you're going to be so much more productive in your job, that you're probably going to work your way up and surpass your old position, because you've got so much more confidence in this job, you really like it, your colleagues and your managers are going to notice this. Instead of gradually increasing and working your way up in your old company, now it's going to be more of like a curved incline, because you're going to be so much more interested in this job. You're going to be wanting to learn more, you're going to be wanting to put extra time into it and dedicate yourself to the projects or whatever you're working on, and you're going to be improving, and people will notice this. People will notice that you've got a passion for it and you're really enjoying it, and you will benefit from it, the company will benefit from it, and overall everyone's a winner. So I really recommend doing something you enjoy. You're never too old to change your work. If you're 20, if you're 50, if you're 60 maybe, you've only got a few years left until you retire. It's never too late. Every year, every month counts, and you want to be passing your time with something which you actually do enjoy and you feel passionate about, and you get excited when you're waking up in the morning, and you don't just feel gloom all the time at work, and like you want to be enjoying your life. Basically, that's the aim of the video. Work in something which you enjoy, help other people, and live the best life that you can. If that means changing countries, do it. If it means changing jobs, do that. If that means taking up a new sport or taking up a new hobby because you don't feel like you have any, do that. If it means changing friends groups because you don't enjoy the friends you currently have now, do that. There's so many different things you can do, or there's so many factors in your life which you can possibly change to improve your happiness, and that has got to be the biggest priority. Put yourself first, make a change, and enjoy the benefits from it. So I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully there'll be another one coming from me soon. So if you liked it, leave a like, comment below if you've made a change in your life, comment below if you've changed your job recently or are looking to change your job and want some advice. I can give you some more details of how I went about it, and that's it. Thank you.